Hello guys, I'm Spicy Bill and this is going to be a review on the Green Wolf gear, 1/6 scale, Galac-Tac Urban Raider 1/6 scale military figure. So this is pretty much a high-end collectible military figure, very popular among the 1/6 scale military figure collector. Yeah, if you're into collecting military style figure like SWAT team characters, Navy SEALs, Delta Force, and various other, military operators from various other countries and, special forces and stuff like that. This one here is a Galac-Tac. This is actually based on an actual armor system that's been used by operators. Right now, it seems like it's kind of more popular toward airsofter, people who play with airsoft guns and stuff like that for scenarios and stuff because of due to its more sci-fi, nature of the armor. Obviously, the helmet very much looks like people commented. I don't know what a Mandalorian is, but supposedly it's like the race that this character Boba Fett from Star Wars belonged to, and they wear a helmet that's similar in design. So yeah, that's pretty much all I know. So yeah, it's got like the sci-fi aspect of it, and it's cool that they turned this system into an actual armor system that can be used by real life operators. But anyway, it's a very nice figure, and I have actually made an error in judgment when putting this figure together. It's because I should have done the articulation on the body before I put on all the armor, because now that all the armors are on the figure, it's going to be very difficult for me to show off the articulation. Well, it's going to make it more difficult. So anyway, that's one big problem. Maybe next time I'll do the articulation and incorporate that into the video by doing editing, like when I first do the unboxing. But anyway, we have several accessories that I did not put on the figure. First off is a sling that attaches to the rifle. That's a replica, a 1/6 scale replica of the Heckler & Koch 416. Very popular variant of the AR-15 that's designed by Heckler & Koch. It's a high-end 5.56 .226 caliber, .223 caliber rifle. Very popular among operators, special forces operators, and collectors, and people who are into firearm enthusiasts. Very expensive, but yeah, highly valued. It's a very nice gun. I have shot a few myself, but I just couldn't afford like $10,000 for a rifle. So anyway, we have this little clip here that clips onto the. Actually, let me show you by getting the rifle off the hand right here. There we go. So here we have the rifle. Might as well review the rifle. So this clip actually just clip on either side of this, just like in real life. There we go. It's probably better if you clip it on this side. This is where most people use it. So there we go. There's that. And then the sling is just, this is a 3-point sling. So basically it's like this. And then there's a point right here. Yeah. So I think this is a 3-point sling. It's been a while. I don't really use sling systems, so I think I use them in airsoft, but I never use them in when I got into the actual gun industry, because you just go to the field and you shoot your guns. You don't like sling your real gun around. Like that would just be weird. Okay, anyway, yeah, we have the sliding stock here, and then we have the magazine right there with the ammunition. I attached a lamp unit, and I attached the night vision sight. Here's a reflex sight. Unfortunately, with this rifle, it doesn't have the backup sights. So, and surprisingly, you can actually move the fire selector. So that's actually something that you don't really see very often. And you also have a working charging handle, so you can see that there's a spring in here that allows it to flip back. And I wonder if you can open the dust cover. That's weird if it's like the opposite. Doesn't look like the dust cover can open. So it has a spring mechanism, but you can't open the dust cover to reveal the gas, the bulk carrier group. So that's okay. I kind of don't like that. On the other figures like Hot Toys and other brand, they allow you to do that, but they don't have the spring mechanism for the charging handle. So it's kind of like reverse. This is a very nice looking rifle. Okay, and then next we also have this attachment here. This is a grenade launcher. Basically what you do here is you remove the lamp unit right there, and then there's a rail system that connects to the rifle itself, like so. This is just like, you know, to offset the rail because this thing is big. Yeah, it needs its own separate rail system. And here's the sight system here. I think it actually works. So this like allows you to adjust the elevation of the firing mechanism. There's also a sight here. It's gonna be kind of difficult to but there we go. There's a sight, and then you can adjust the elevation. That's a very nice attention to detail right there. So yeah, that's attached to the sight. So you just, you know, angle the grenade where you want to fire. I don't know too much about grenade launchers because they're illegal to own unless you're in law enforcement. So I have no idea how they actually work in real life. Yeah. So anyway, I never even used one in real life. Okay, so the grenade goes in here like that, and then you can close it up. That's a very nice detail right there. And the safety doesn't work. The trigger obviously doesn't work. And you can store the grenade in these grenade pouches right here. You have the option to use like the grenade belt, or you can use a regular tactical belt. I just use a regular one because this thing is just, it will add too much weight to the figure. And look at all these grenades. These are all individual grenades. So there we go. Another accessories is the tactical axe right here. We have the axe and then the sheath. And you can attach this to the belt. I choose not to do it because I want to put this on a different figure. Yeah, before I send this back to the owner or before he come and pick it up. So there we go. So once again, I'd like to thank my viewer Boba T Fett for sponsoring this figure. This figure does belong to him. I'm just borrowing it until he picks it up, or you know, when I'm done filming this series of video. So tactical axe, we have the grenade launcher with the sight system, rifle with the lamp unit right there. Lamp unit looks very nice. Right, there's like a laser and flashlight system. I just wish they have removable barrels or something so you can swap out the barrel for like a short SBR, short barrel rifle version. Or this is technically a carbon, but you know, you can have it even shorter, like a 10-inch or 7.5-inch. So there we go. There's that. All right, so let's get to the figure itself. On the bottom is very simple. I mean, the feet just basic articulation right there. It's got an ankle rocker. Obviously, double jointed knees. Very nice. And then we got the hip slide cut right there. He can actually do the splits. But like I said, I made a mistake in not showing the articulation before I put on all the armor. All the armor hinders the articulation significantly. I believe he does have an ab crunch. And he can lean back. He got a waist swivel right there. Arm can go perpendicular, more than perpendicular. You have the bicep swivel. You have the double jointed elbow, and you can see there's a peg hinge system for the hand. So there's a ball joint hinge right here, and then the hand is on the ball joint. So very nice. Okay, so that's the articulation on this, and looks like I'm getting kind of. Let's put this back together. Very carefully, of course. Don't want to break these tabs. if you break it, you're just gonna have to glue everything together with super glue, and hope that you don't want to take this thing apart, remove the armor, and put it on another figure or something like that. Yeah, but everything is fixable, with super glue, or if you know how to work with fabric. Yeah. Luckily, I can get my wife to actually help me out on these figures. She actually doesn't mind these type of figures, especially ones that aren't paid for by myself. Okay, another problem here is the head articulation due to the fact that there's so much stuff going on here on the head. We're not really gonna be able to. I'm not really gonna be able to show you much. He can move his head, basically it's a ball joint, and then there's a hinge that goes onto the neck, so that's a separate ball joint. But anyway, yeah, you also have gimmicks for the night vision goggle. You can flip that up like so. Move this up a little bit like that. It is kind of finicky. Sometimes it does like to come off, so I'm just gonna remove this whole unit. Okay. There we go. Yeah. So all these stuff you can remove. And yeah, that tape piece, I need to put this back on here. Okay, I'll set that aside right there. Looks like the tape kind of come off, so I'm gonna have to glue that little Velcro piece back together. Yeah. Okay, and then you can remove the mount on the helmet. Yeah, move this up a little bit. Also got these headphones right here. Yeah, for his communication device. Also got these lights right here on the side. Basically, these are just emergency lights. You just attach it like that. Okay, and then on top of the helmet, we have this piece that goes on there. You have to put the tape on to hold it in place. So, yeah. There we go. And this is how he look. Well, I mean, we sing how he looks like. So, there we go. These headphones or his communication device is kind of difficult to put on. Yeah, so you just gotta fiddle around with it a little bit. And last but not least, we have his 45 cal. We're not even done with the accessories yet. So let's go back in talking about the rest of the accessory. Obviously, we got his 45 caliber rifle, pistol. Jesus. Okay, you have the working hammer right there. You can slide the slide back. There is a spring mechanism in there. And you can also remove the magazine. There we go. It's got 2 spare magazines that are attached via these pistol pouches right here. And he's got spare magazines here on the chest rig, like that, individual ones. Very nice. And over here we have his radio that's attached to the comm system right there. So there's that. Yeah, you can actually remove this whole thing. We also have a smoke grenade right there attached to the pouch. And yeah, his pistol holster is just right here like that. So quick release holster. And you stick the pistol in here like that. And yeah, I think I cover everything. This is actually a very impressive figure, although it will probably take you about 2 to 3 hours to put all this stuff together. I'm gonna do like a tutorial video on the next figure that I'm gonna be reviewing in this series. I think I'm gonna be doing quite a few more of these figures, as people have expressed a lot of interest. Yeah, I'm actually trying to get myself into this hobby. Because due to certain things about my other type of content. So anyway, very nice figure. I definitely recommend it if you guys are into 1/6 scale collectible military style figures. This is actually really nice. So let me know what you guys think. And that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys find the information helpful. Thanks for watching.